Greetings, I'm here to do my debrief on my shadow of the week. My shadow of the week is my version of Shop My Stash or makeup bag of the week. I choose an eyeshadow or a collection of eyeshadows, sometimes a theme, sometimes a color, organize the rest of my makeup bag for the week around it, and then I get on at the end of the week, which is what I'm doing today, and do a debrief. My shadows of the week this week were the collections by Darling Girl Cosmetics. I was combining two collections, the Zombie collection and the Ghost with the Most collection, and there were a lot of pigments to try. I think I had something like 23 of these little pots, so I didn't get through all of them, but I got through several of them, and I thought I'd get on and tell you about some of my favorite products, about what I thought about them. And since it's been a while since I've done my full face, I thought, yeah, I'll go ahead and do a full face look. I'm still not going to use foundation because I have been going back and forth using foundation, and at the moment I'm not using it, so I'll go with that, but I'll show you the rest of it. Let's get started. One of the things about this time of the year is that when the weather changes, I start to discover old products that I liked, and I grabbed out this product by Philosophy. It is a green dot product for me. It doesn't mean that it's absolutely natural or organic, it's not, but it does mean that when I look at the formulation, it's not bad. This has no parabens, it has no phenoxyethanol. And it's got two parts. One is this blush shade called Orchid, which I actually used to contour, and the other is this primer glow product. I like to use that at this time of year in place of sometimes foundation. Sometimes I put foundation over it, but it just gives me a little bit of a barrier between my skin and the wind. I just put these products on with my hands, which are clean. And now it's time for Orchid. One of the products that I use daily, because I do think it helps some with, I have wickedly dark circles. I can incline towards puffiness or, I don't know, just issues around that under eye. You can see I still have really dark circles, but they are actually much better, and I credit it to Tarte's The Eraser, a product they have discontinued. What I liked about this product is that it wasn't preserved with phenoxyethanol. It doesn't have parabens. It was one of their more natural products. Tarte has gone in a more greenwash direction, but I tried to buy up this Tarte The Eraser wherever I can find it. I think I have one more left. I picked up some of them on sale when Tarte was clearing them out, and I look for them sometimes on eBay. They rarely have the lightest shade, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on, but I put it on every day. Every once in a while I get on Twitter and I beg for them to start making this again, but so far they're not listening, and I kind of doubt that they will, but you know, I keep trying because I go, oh no, it's going to go away. For brows, I use the 100% pure eyeshadows in Cocoa Plum and Vanilla Sugar. I used to have two of these little pots, and then they got towards the bottom and they broke. And so this is actually the two combined, and I just repressed them. You can see I'm probably close to just being out of it. Then I'll decide what I'm going to do. I might go to All Natural Face and try their brow products. I might go ahead and reorder the 100% pure Cocoa Plum and Vanilla Sugar because it seemed to work, or I might go ahead and try their brow products. Haven't yet decided. The economical option is the All Natural Face, so I might go there first because, you know, if I like it and I can use a product that's going to cost less and it's one I use almost daily, why not? Okay, brows are on. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips, and for lips I'm going to use this Eve Organics in the shade Marvelous. This is a sample. I really love the texture of this. But it's not enough color for me because I like more vibrant lips. I am going to use a pigment over that, and this is Stupid Parlor Tricks. It is from the Ghost with the Most collection. I'm going to take this Starbucks stirrer. It's my new little favorite device to use for pigments, and I'm just going to put a bit of that out. I don't want to contaminate the pot, so I just need to lift a little bit out and put it on my little artist palette that I got from the All Natural Face. Here's what that palette looks like. There is Stupid Parlor Tricks. That's what I am going to use on the lips. And this is actually the Cherry Bomb that is also from Darling Girl Cosmetics, this blush. It's really, really vibrant. I tried it yesterday. Okay, lips are done. They're kind of a very lilac-y color. It's got pinks, it's got purples, but I like the way that that looks. Time to do the eyes. I'm going to get started with the All Natural Face Vegan Eyeshadow Primer. I am going to go ahead and lay down bases today. These last fairly well, these Darling Girl cosmetic pigments, but they do better when they have a cream shadow under them. They remind me actually a lot of Glamour Doll Eyes. Glamour Doll Eyes really stays as well, and you can get a really vibrant pigment. These last maybe a little less well than the Glamour Doll Eyes, but not much. They're pretty good. I just really like to lay it down with an eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow underneath. And so I'm going to use Pumpkin and Poppy Debutante on the lid. And the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Rich Mahogany in the crease. Okay, the base is down. Time to play with some color. On the lid, I'm going to go with this color, Recently Deceased. There it is. It is from the Ghost with the Most. It is kind of a brown mauve color. Next, I'm going to go in with this sample color, Beso de la Mort. This is a kind of milk chocolate brown, but it has some pinks that come out of it. Some pinks and kind of peach tones. So it's got some dimension. And at the moment, it's just kind of a brown mess, and so I need to blend. I loved this color, Married in Red. It is a deep maroony, brownish red, but it has quite a bit of pink, and I just loved it. I wore it several times and really, really enjoyed it. And I can make it kind of work for me, even though it's a red shade on the eyes. It's a little scary to put red on your eyes, but this one works. And again, I'm going to blend. Okay, that's a very brown eye for me. It does have some pinks coming out of it that you probably can't see and some mauves, but it's pretty darn brown. So what I'm going to do now is take this fusion of color in the shade Awake. This is one of the correcting colors, and what I love about this is that it just allows me to do contouring on the eye and kind of get the balance that I want once I've got colors and shades on my eye. Now that I have those contour shades on, I'm just going to blend a little bit more where that color Awake is meeting all those browns. And to do that, I'm using my Laranine brush, which is really, really soft. I like this as a kind of refined blender. For liner, I'm going to take this color, it's Showtime, and I am going to foil it. Let me show you that. It is a periwinkle gray kind of color. It will intensify when it is foiled. Here it is foiled in the little clamshell that I use. Okay, there it is with It's Showtime, and I'm going to blend that where I've kind of intensified this outer corner with the liner. And I lost a little bit of vibrancy right at the line, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that back in. And clean it up a little bit with this brush that still has a wake on it. That is the completed eye. I will just add mascara. I've curled my lashes and now I'm going to use the 100% pure mascara in black tea. Hands down, my favorite. Before I put my blush on, I'm going to go ahead and do my under eye concealing. And for concealing today, I'm going to use this Oon Beauty. It is a natural product. I really start to like this a little bit more every day. I do keep it in my handbag and I use this as a touch-up concealer, and I think that's my favorite way to use it, is as a touch-up. I usually try and use maybe something else and then use this as the touch-up concealer. Time for blush. I'm going to take this Pumpkin and Puppy Lady of Light. This is from the One Ring collection, and this is, I think, the only product I've used from that collection so far. I'm waiting to do a shadow of the week on that. I'm just going to place that here. For blush, I think it was Cozy Rosie asked me to show these really vibrant blushes. And so I have this brush by Laranine. It is super, super soft. It is incredibly soft. So I will use this fan brush to apply that cherry balm. A little of the cherry balm goes a long way. I love the vibrancy of this blush. I do find it needs just a little bit more blending in to make it work. The last thing I'm going to do is throw a lip gloss over the pigments. The pigments can become a little bit dry on the lip even though I put them over another product. I got this little tiny Kiss My Sass. I think I got this, I'm trying to even remember what sample service I got it, or I might have got it from a Glamour Doll Eyes. But it smells like marshmallows, and I really, really like it. It has almost no color to it to speak of. I just like the smell of it a lot. I might even get a full size of it. So that is it for this week's debrief on my shadow of the week. Again, it was Darling Girl Cosmetics, and I was using their Halloween collections, which were the Ghost with the Most and the Zombie collection. But they actually have a really full line of products. In addition to the Married in Red shadows, I love this Dead Rising. This was from the Zombie collection. This is a blush, but it also works on the eyes. It's not lip safe, but it works on the eyes, and it was really, really pretty on the eyes. I enjoyed that a great deal. Loving Cherry Bomb. Probably going to get a full size of this. I really think that's a very, very pretty, pretty bright, vibrant blush. There was another shade that I really liked called Bio Exorcist. It's this kind of electric blue. I almost put that on this morning, but I thought I would just go a little bit more sedate since I knew I was going to do Cherry Bomb and these kind of wild purple lips. These are products I definitely like. I really do like them as well as I like Glamour Doll Eyes. I can imagine working some of these into my pigment collection. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great, great weekend. Make it a fantastic one. Bye.